last
Wait.
part, man.
Blasphemy. Wait.
Yeah, it's the infinite name.
Yeah, they're singing about then in this
Oh.
song.
Yeah, that's
I
the
thought-
4-piece.
Okay.
This is only the last few things. If you like zoom out a
Let's
little bit,
remove.
then you see.
See the rest.
Disconnected.
Yeah, so there's a new season coming up that'll have patch content and new raids and new, well, old raids redone and new item level for us to farm. Many yeets, many yeets. Alright, I'm gonna queue. Oh, the queue's over. Well, we're getting out of bed. We're stretching. The long nightmare is over. It should take away my face soon. There we go. I'm not actually despairing right now. I had to register Final Fantasy and soon it's like, look upon the face of despair and despair. Alright, I'm gonna go make a salad and in 15 minutes we're going to play cutscenes. Back in a little bit, team. Our friends, I have made a salad, and I am returned. And we have 4 minutes until it's time to do cinematics. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Isn't Robin beautiful? What kind of salad? I made a vegetable salad with... It's made of a cucumber, a yellow bell pepper, a red bell pepper, and some cherry tomatoes. With balsamic vinegar and cracked black pepper. Thought you were getting food? I did get food. It's friggin' good too. No olive oil? Oh man! Hold on. I forgot the olive oil. Alright, the error has been corrected. Now it is a vegetable salad with cucumber, bell peppers, tomatoes, balsamic vinegar, and olive oil. Hey Tobo. Salad makes me think of Neuraxia. F for Neuraxia. You salt your tomatoes? I don't put salt on anything. Guys, I'm old. I have to be careful or I'll die. Salt is bad for your blood pressure. Any cheese? No cheese. If I were going to put cheese on this, I would do blue cheese, not feta. Frago hosted you. Thank you, Frago. Welcome, Frago friends. Only real tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes. Yum. When MSQ. Tobo's been mainlining the MSQ with me, lurking in the streams, of course. He's a lore master just like me. Blue cheese. Blue cheese is fucking amazing. Don't make faces about blue cheese. God, I love blue cheese. Midnight here in Finland, I'm having oatmeal with banana, blueberries, raspberries, and walnuts. Oh my god, Sarek. That's almost exactly what I had for breakfast. I had steel cut oats with raspberries and cashews. So good. Alright guys. Who's ready? Is your audio correct? Yeah, because we didn't do DSR today. So nothing has changed from earlier today. I do need to turn up the whole game for you guys so you can hear. Notifications are off. Oh, you want me to run ads? Okay, that's smart, that's smart, that's smart. I'm doing it. Hold on. Running. No, it says I can't. One recently ran. I'm not allowed to run one. You guys should be safe for a while. I can't do it. I'm just gonna go. I confess, I expected a warmer greeting. But we must not jump to conclusions until we have braved the Bowl of Embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any point. If you have any final preparations, do so now. I await your signal. Preach will get angry. Oh, good reminder. I would never want Preach to be angry. Come over to my house and step on me. That would be so terrible. We're doing it.
This isn't right. The Amulja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
Amulja are under attack by the Warrior of Darkness.
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12, will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the Warrior of Light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange! Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, didn't have time to contemplate it.
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
They are attacking.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
I can't get over this stupid bunny.
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Alize!
He's already gotten shot by her once.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was.
He's mad.
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Her book. It's transmogrifying into a sword? Oh shit. Book sword.
As Eorzea's blade of light once stood by my side, now I shall stand at his and defend this realm with all my might.
Alright, cool.
Let's finish this.
Robin's looking so funny. Robin was like, yeah, okay, cool. Alright, I'm ready. You guys want to go first? You want me to go first? I don't care who goes first. Your name is Devout. So I kind of want to kill you.
You shall fall
Thank-
soon enough.
There's no escape!
He's back alive. Did they LV3 it or something? What the fuck? The Ranger of Darkness. Oh my god, how many times do I need to kill him?
No more games.
Oh. Shit. No more games.
It ends now.
Pew pew pew. Freed.
What?
The chains.
Yes, thank you, Alfie. As always, ever eager to state the obvious.
You snake!
You're Yanger.
You would
The
betray
double
us as
agent.
well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Yeah, everyone recognizes the sounds of your voice, bro. By that I mean the way you say words. Which isn't exactly the way that no one else
Mine
on the entire
apologies,
planet
Master
ever said
Alfina.
words.
That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
Insane
You
music.
sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady.
Thou mayest. Alright, he deserves a chat for that.
By thy leave.
Another book.
Even odds then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one
Minus
fell
one book
swoop.
plus one book equals same books.
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance.
Okay,
Channel
I'm
your ether
hearkening.
into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell.
Okay, we're gonna
I cannot do
LB3.
it alone, but together we can defeat them.
LB3 versus
Make ready.
LB3.
They come.
How do I do that? Do I just fight?
I must have more ether.
He's got covered. I don't want to fuck with you right now. Give us your ether. How do I give you ether? I don't know how to give you ether. I just want to kill him. Click the thing. I tried clicking the thing. Ah, ether. Nice.
The ether. Ugh, it's not enough.
Way back. So I kill them and then give them energy? This is really weird. So hard to click the sword. Maybe I just can't. I feel ether welling within me. I don't know, guys. This is confusing. This hits me. Sad. It worked this time. Oh, I got kicked. He doesn't like me doing it. We're doing it! Actually, they're kind of all dead.
Hurry it up, neighbor!
Hurry it up, Nightbear.
I'll crush you!
That's not a nice spell name. Stop it. Oh shit, he's harnessing his ether. It's a race, guys. It's so hard to clip. We win.
'Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
No,
Get absolutely fucked.
not like this.
Alize, are you hurt?
Too much power.
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
He's smirking.
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
We can. We've done it before.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives.
You're dead?
We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence.
That is sad. But why erase ours?
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
Sorry, bro. Can't let that happen.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
And right now my friends are wondering, hey, why didn't you ever give us these crystals?
To have known the depth of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
What? Oh, this thing. Okay. Heidelin loves me more. Look how pretty. Of course Hydaelyn loves me more.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Hydaelyn, hearken unto your children's plea. From 2 worlds do we gather, and from 2 worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Urianger, my
Your
son.
cries go not unheard,
Can you repeat that in English?
nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the First, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Let's go. Everyone say
Now you deign to answer our prayers?
fair criticism.
I will suffer this farce no longer!
You can't kill mommy.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light.
Calm yourself, man. I'm saving your world.
Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
Objection, bias.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away.
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Oh, poor Thingrid.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Hydalin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Well, I do like sticks.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Nods all around.
Hear me, servant of Hydaelyn. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home.
Man, that's not fair. You guys get Minfilia? Take Alfie. I want Minfilia.
We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
Salutary object lesson. Now hie thee thither.
Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
I hope so. There goes Robin's first crush. Gone.
Thank you, Lemmy, for everything.
Or me. Hmm. This is strange because, unlike with Harshfont, unlike with the Assail, the way they treated Menphilia's passing on is the only thing I can call it. Was extremely strange and lacking in closure. There was a period when I thought, she's missing and we'll find her. And then there was a period where I thought, I guess we found her, but then maybe she's dead? And now, we found her and she's moved on to another world. It's hard to feel, like I don't feel super sad about it because of the uncertainty attendant to her having passed on. I think we'll see her again. She promised. She promised that she would come back. We mourn her not. But we will miss her. She didn't pinky swear, she swore as the mouthpiece of Mommy Heidelin. And Mommy would never lie. It seems we're in southern Thanalan again. Menphilia's doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the warriors of darkness as well. I can't help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. If they gave their lives in order to travel to the source, then in returning to the first, would they not rejoin the live stream, perhaps? Be reborn? I don't know. Or they'll be a new breed of Ashians on their own world. Why is an empty square with your name? It's a chat cover. It's a chat cover. Talk to Urianger? Guys, this is 4 out of 4. Oh yeah, so are we mad at him? I don't know that I am. He played a very clever game and he succeeded. He saved an entire world with almost no losses whatsoever. In giving up Menphilia's life, he did what she would have done herself, or what any of us probably would have done ourselves. I was more upset when I thought he was betraying us, but now that I know he wasn't betraying us. He was trying to understand what happened to their world, what might happen to ours, how to prevent it to ours, and how to save theirs. And those are all admirable goals. And he achieved his aim with minimal losses. Arguably no losses at all, because Menphilia was already gone because of Heidelin's own instructions. And now she's just moved to another dimension. What I'm not certain of is whether he had to be so sneaky about it. But that's how he works. He's always in the Waking Sands alone, conducting his researches with no supervision or reporting on what he's doing. That's just how he is. Speak your mind. Okay, guys, I'm never, ever clicking on your random talk to the NPC without a quest thing again. You've baited me 4 times now, and it's never worth it. Jesus, that was another, that thing is furry. Good lord. This has got to be some kind of meta troll. There's no way that you all could have gotten it wrong 4 times in a row. This is some meta troll from some other streamer's stream. It's the same as the rich and the cum and the copium. You're just getting me and I don't even realize it. You'll miss some good stuff. Nah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, shame on you. Fool me 4 times, shame on you. I'm done. You will not trick me a 5th time. Well, what were the 4? We've got the speak your mind. We have the I like fluffy. We have the, I don't even remember what the 3rd one said. It was so benign, like inane and banal. It was just so nothingness. I can't even remember it. It was useless. Yeah, decisions. You guys are like, this is the best conversation ever. You have to talk to her. Trust us. The 3rd time's the charm. We promise it won't be the same way. And she says, decisions. My thoughts were elsewhere. And this one I know full well there's work to be done. The Amalja were given the crystals to summon Ifrit. And for all we know, the Griffin is actually intending to summon Ralgar. We don't know for sure. Leave the crystals to me. I will go back to Zaharak and secure them. The Amalja will be in disarray after the thrashing they received from the Warriors of Darkness. They won't notice a lone bard. But Thancred, aren't you sad? I don't have to do this, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go find Ida and Papalamo. They must have finished searching the Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. It's still important what they're planning. You must be tired, Raman. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, milady, I would ask a question. When did you learn I was being sussy? When I saw you meeting with that Warrior of Darkness and the Ascian in white at the Great Library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even if your intentions were pure, you wouldn't share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I can't deny a part of me feared you had betrayed us. I wish there had been another way. I took no joy in tricking you, and these sins will weigh heavily on my heart. I understand why you did what you did. You only sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have had the courage to make that choice. I don't know that I agree. I feel like almost everyone would make that choice. Maybe not as cold-bloodedly. Maybe not if it was set down in front of them from the start, like a plan from scratch. But in retrospect, I think we can all agree he was right. Even knowing what came of your actions, I cannot condone them. Forgive me, I believe the events of the day have taken their toll, and I would like to rest for a while. If you'll grant me leave, I'll escort you to a refuge of your choosing, and when you've regained your strength, we'll join you at the Rising Stones. Until then, Warrior of Light. They're all going. Minfilia left me, Sancredo left me, and now Urianger-san has left me. I'm alone. Actually kind of sad. Let's find Papalamo. Out here? There's still Twitch chat. That's true, Abigail. You're right. You're right. And Robin agrees with what Uriandra did. I have decided this. It is canon. Well met. Whoa, slow down. Ah! Too fast. Hold on, let me see what they said. Well met, Robin. Alphino said you would be joining us. 'Twould seem the Griffin's double was telling the truth because we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the Mask's camp. Did you find one in Zaharak? Actually... Minfilia is gone. I don't believe it. The crystals, Minfilia, all of it. I don't know what it is. We have to forgive Ida for not understanding because it's hard to understand. I sympathize, Ida. Even now I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I'm blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. It was bittersweet, but also affirming. I agree. I agree with you, Alfie. Alfie, it's past time Ida and I rejoined the Scions. We've been away for far too long. Doing good work here, but I agree. I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, but I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives. And I hope that we might in turn offer our own opinions on the many challenges you faced in our absences. It's been ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. And also, Tataru's going to be really mad that, she's been worried about you this whole time. She'll be happy to see you. We should be glad to recount them, and Tataru's tales may well surprise you. At the end of ARR, we were splintered, fragmented, and scattered across the land. And now at the end of Heaven's Word... Ida! Ralgar be praised, it's you! Yes, Gundabald? Alive and standing before me in the flesh, I can hardly believe my eyes. Who the fuck are you? I mean, we know, but maybe Ida doesn't know? You don't remember me? I'm Gundabald. I fought beside your daddy in the Revolution. Palamo is very suspicious. Don't think less of our friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways. But the resistance were always welcome in Little Amigo. They give us hope. Young Ida most of all. Ida here was always full of fire. Always the first to volunteer for a mission. Until the day she vanished. There were rumors and feared the worst, but here you are, alive and well. Looking not one day older. What can I say? I'm sorry for running off and making you all worry. It's a long story, but I got involved with my friends here, the Scions. We were the Circle of Knowing back then. I wanted to tell you, but it was very secret, and I'm fine. A good story, Ida. A good story. The thing to keep in mind, my friends, is that none of us are responsible, or we didn't make us how we are. We didn't choose to be smart or like Ida. We didn't choose to be articulate or like Ida. Therefore, it is not to our credit that we are, and it's not to her fault that she's not. She need not be ashamed, just as we should not be excessively proud of our own traits and attributes. We all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, and none of them are to our credit and none of them are to our fault. What matters is the decisions you make to do the best you can with what you have, and Ida always, always tries. God bless her. She always tries. I know I have a lot to talk about, but right now I've got to hurry back to headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her. It's been a very long day. I promise we'll visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. Nod, nod. Not quite synchronized nodding. Hells take me for giving you that mask. Uh-oh. Man, now they're gone too! Maybe they're all together in the Rising Stones, the squad's back together, in a fitting, beautiful conclusion to our splintering and scattering after the events of the Bloody Banquet. We're all here and everything's great. All storylines nice and tied up, no one in danger, everyone good. Happy times ahead. God, that jump was so cool. Welcome home, Robin. I trust your journey was uneventful. You'll be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he delivered them safely unto the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I contacted Stola and Kryl and briefed them on everything that's occurred and requested they return here at their earliest convenience. A meeting of everyone. Urianger, Alisai, Thancred, all our friends.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbraider.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
After all, this is the bar you stocked yourself.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts.
Maybe a bit of both.
And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
I'm not sure I agree with this.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
So we got the band back together, and now we're splitting back apart.
Well,
My main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Alright. -1 scion, +1 scion, net 0 change in scions.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Wow. You can protect the star. Let's go, Thancred. At the very least, Urianger has shown himself to be extremely trustworthy.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
As long as you're okay with him lying to you, to do what he thinks is best.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
Very good, Ida.
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got him to keep us from bickering.
Yes, I'm quite the diplomat. You can trust me to nod.
But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
How refreshing.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru.
Finances?
And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Oh, things seem pretty good. Maybe I'd take a rest. None of these work for me. We gotta go with the ... Eloquent as always, Robin.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving.
I expected no
but
more
a new
of you,
dawn
my
shall break
manservant.
over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Ending to mark a new beginning. Look at them, Robin. The scions of the Seventh Dawn. Look how far we've come. The people we've met The moments we've shared, the losses we have suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here, what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Yes, that's true. Robin needs someone to tell him what to do. A wind-up moon breeder, destined to die a hero and live as a mechanized servitor. I don't know how I feel about that one. F for Moonbreeder, F for Noraxia, man, so many lost. F for Harshfund.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life...
Yes? Yes? Hi, Papalma.
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Either you or Urianger. Either's probably fine.
Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
The lookabout. Two of you. Oh yeah, the Griffin and the Copycat. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. True believers are so readily led. Yeah? I have given them everything they desired. Everything for which they've prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then. Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a surfeit of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting. And a void is of no use to my master. I will follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift which I do now present to you. No, man. Hurl them into the abyss, he said. Destroy them, he said. Fuck. The eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. What does that even mean? The most likely to create chaos in his failure to master them. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. It was here all along. Hello! How have you been? Still searching for ultimate power? You and I are going to have so much fun. Ha 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 ha. All right. So we have two cliffhangers. First is who's the Griffin? Although I think I know. And what's he gonna do with his Nidhogg eyes? And the other is what's Nero doing in somewhere, looking at what looked like Allegan technology, but it wasn't Azislaw, which means that it's probably Cartno, where they were talking about a new, powerful, ultimate weapon called Omega, if I recall. That being the reason why Tameji originally was supposedly encouraging the refugees to stay in order to exacerbate the refugee crisis, so that he could extend his control over Cartnu with the refugee relocation bill, if I recall correctly. And when we last left Nero, he had been consistently wandering around looking for power. His whole purpose in going into the void that we found in the Crystal Tower was to gain power. He wants power equal to the ultimate weapon, and now he has chanced upon Omega. Tell us who you think the Griffin is? If I tell you who I think the Griffin is, you have to promise that you will only smile. I try to ignore chat during cutscenes, but I cannot help but notice that some of you have broken the only smiles rule. That's not okay. Yeah, I don't think I will tell you. I don't particularly care if I'm seen to be correct in predicting things. Doesn't matter to me at all. I'm too worried. Ooh, the emote only. Nice. Nice. Okay. I think it's Ilbert. Because when we left Ilbert, he was justifying his betrayal of the Sultana, his betrayal of Raban, his betrayal of us, as a necessary consequence of everyone's failure to rescue Alamiga. And he was waxing very eloquent and very passionately about the need to rescue his homeland, to recover it from the Imperials. And now here's we have this leader of a body of just of young men and women who are receptive to the idea of liberating their homeland, as we saw in the speech he gave to them. It might be exactly what he wanted to do. He thinks everyone's betrayed him, he thinks everyone's betrayed the homeland, and he wants to recover it. That's who I think the Griffin is. What I'm not sure of is the hell is that guy gonna do with Dragon Eyes? No idea. Alright. That's what I think. But it doesn't matter. We'll find out. So I've been instructed by my trusty mods that the next thing I should do is the Alliance Raid questline, followed by the last little bit of MSQ, and then Alexander. It would seem to me that it would be best to do that tomorrow. Going to Ishgard, Astrological Ethernet, looking for Sky Pirates quest to the south. Ishgard. Falcon's Nest Foundation. Warring Triad, I did Warring Triad this morning. Ishgard, Astrologicum, Sky Pirates. Sky Pirates. There it is. This is presumably the beginning of the questline for the Alliance raids. Tomorrow, my friends, tomorrow, I will begin my stream at 5 a.m. US Central Time, 12 p.m. EU Central Time, and we have 5 hours of MSQ before we do DSR from 1700 Central European Time until 2100. So 5 hours of MSQ, followed by 4 hours of DSR, followed by 3 hours plus of MSQ. Thank you so much for all of the support. I really appreciate you guys enjoying the stream. This story is so compelling. I really enjoy it. I want to say thank you really quick to Slowknot, Jobst, Vix, and Bonuba. Thank you so much for the subs. Tigi, Bios, and Dr. Pepe. Thank you all so very, very much for the subs. I appreciate the support. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Welcome all. See you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.